Welcome back, everybody. Pretty excited about this one because it should be new old stock SK tools. To be honest with you, I have not seen them. I was just given some part numbers and a price to the door. I paid just about 800 bucks for this box, so I'm definitely hoping it's good. Let's take a look. Here's a little preview after I open the box and took off some of the packaging material. Let's keep going. I figured these might be easiest to show just by holding the camera. These are 4-way lug wrenches. They're a 9710. They have 3/4, 7/8, 13/16, and a 19 millimeter. And then there was a total of 5 of those. I basically bought whatever they had. These they had 5 of, but a lot of things they only had 1 or 2 of. But I basically bought everything. All right, moving on to the stuff that was bagged. First item up here is a pair of replacement faces for a hammer. There's 2 different styles in there, and I think it's basically the hardness of the material is the difference between the 2, but I'm not sure which one is which. And to be honest, I don't even think I've ever seen an SK hammer that had the replaceable ends before. But like I said, I just kind of bought everything they had. So this next one's kind of interesting. It's a 45170-9. Now it says it's a ratchet repair kit. A 45170 is what I assume it's for. I've repaired those in the past, and it's just been a whole drop-in section, like the whole gut pack just pops out and you pop a new one in. Maybe this replaces just a few pieces in there that would be something that would usually break. I'm not sure. I was thinking I was going to get the whole center section, but that's the only pieces that are in there. And there was 2 of those. Next up, we have a couple pliers. I think they're pliers in the original boxes. First one up here is a smaller diagonal style cutting pliers. I'd say it's only about 5 inches, 4.5 inches. There's 2 of those. There's actually 4 of this next one. This next one's almost identical. It seems like the jaws are a little more narrow, and this one is like a spring-loaded handle on it, but it's about the same size as the last one. Sort of just bought everything they had because you just don't see this stuff come up very often. So I ended up getting 4 of these. This is a bearing separator, I believe you would call it. It's a 92504, and I think it said it did up to like 2.5 inch. So there was 4 of these. And to be honest with you, I didn't even know SK made tools like this. I'd pretty much never seen SK tools like this. I've only really ever seen their, standard ratchets, wrenches, socket sets, and so on, screwdrivers, whatever. But I didn't know they made tools like this. The next bag up has a bunch of screwdrivers. These are long shank flat tip. These have a 10-inch shank, so they're about 13, 14 inches overall. And there was 4 of those in here. And then next up we have a Phillips number 2. This one's actually a 12-inch shank on this one. And there were 2 of those. And this next one's a flat tip with a 12-inch shank on it. Only 1 of those. Thinking this will finish off the screwdrivers. I don't think there's any more than this. This one has a 6-inch shank. It's a flat tip. And there were 5 of these in there. The next package has 4 of these 15-inch long, well, I've always called them pickle forks. I don't know if that's the proper term, but I guess it's like a ball joint separator. So there's 4 of these in there. 2 of them are still in the boxes, although the boxes are pretty beat up. There's 2 in the box and then 1 more loose one. I'm not really sure what's in here. The box is heavily damaged. Just by the looks of it, I think it's like a dent puller. So the box is almost destroyed. This is a 92523. It's got the slide hammer. It's got a few inserts for screwing into a hole and then tugging on it. This is another one of those tools I had no idea SK made stuff like this. This will probably be the only one I ever find. So pretty cool. The next one up, it was called a 1/4-inch drive handle. I thought it was going to be like a screwdriver spinner handle type, but it's more like a T-handle. So that's kind of interesting. I'd never seen one like this before. And there were 4 of those in here. I was a little bit nervous about buying this next one based on description because I couldn't see the photos. There was no photos. Nervous being that these have been stored away for quite a while, and they have bare steel. And of course, the bare steel, depending on the environment it's in, is going to get some corrosion. This one has some very light spots of corrosion. Could probably easily be wire wheeled off, although I won't want to go over that logo because it looks like it's just kind of laser engraved. But these are some real small, like 4.5 inch little end nippers. And I got a total of 5 of those. Next one is a little bit different. The packet says SK France. So this is a dedicated 90-degree angle, I assume snap ring pliers. The size must be the .07. And there were 2 of those. This next one up is the reason why it's a little bit scary to buy tools like this. Plenty of patina on this one. Wouldn't really call it new anymore, although it is. It's got enough corrosion going on that it looks like it's been in a toolbox forever. This is a spring-loaded little side cutter, diagonal cutter, and they only had 1 of these. This next one they had 1 of. It's a 20 by 22 double open end wrench. And the next tool is the one I was probably most excited about. It's a 4099M-33. It is a spinner handle, 1/4 inch drive with 5 sockets in it. You get a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the handle. I've never seen one of these before. I believe all the sockets stack up inside the handle. It's called a spin kit. And it says metric, so maybe they also made it SAE. The actual handle itself is not branded SK, but I do see all the sockets are branded SK. And I do have all the sockets in there now. And there were 2 of those. So I think I said at the beginning of the video I paid $780 for this. I do believe I counted 52 items total, so that does mean I paid about $15 per item. I wouldn't say that's a great deal, but it's just one of those things where you don't see stuff like this, where you can buy 50 items at a time. You can usually buy maybe 1 or 2. So yeah, I may have overpaid, but it's kind of cool to find rare stuff. Well, rare to me anyways. Quite a few things in here I've never seen. And yeah, I've got 4 or 5 of some items, so I'll sell off some duplicates and probably recover most of the investment. But that's going to be all for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.